Hi guys, Strongboy13, and oh yes, I do look different. Of course, haven't had my hair done since May, so 5 months, can you believe it or not. Yeah, looking pretty good. Anyways guys, this week's weather, nothing too unusual in terms of the weather, but it will be quite mild yet again this week, especially in southern areas, seeing a very warm autumn so far, and that will be continuing, especially into midweek. So for this week's weather, quite wet in the west, especially into midweek, dry further east, and like I said, pretty mild, especially into the midweek, with temperatures potentially close to 19 degrees Celsius, but I think probably by the very end of the week it will be turning wetter in the east. So let me go through details day by day. Today's weather, I think, well, it was quite cloudy yesterday, a little bit brighter today, but we've also got some, let's say, showery outbreaks of rain, especially across western areas where there will be a couple of minutes you'll see some sunshine, the next few minutes you'll be seeing some showers, and it's going to be pretty much like that all throughout the western areas. Much more dry weather further east, but even that, the odd shower can't be ruled out. Temperatures milder than the last few days, so around 14 to 16 degrees Celsius for all, so not feeling too bad. Close to 60 degrees Fahrenheit for for end of October, that's not going to feel too bad. And I think tonight's weather, it's going to be a pretty mild night tonight. We're going to get a bit of a southwesterly breeze blowing through, mostly cloudy, some clear spells. I think a few isolated showers moving through overnight. Temperatures, I would say, around 8 to 11 degrees Celsius, so a mild night, no frost. Tomorrow's weather, I think Monday will be a sort of a similar-ish day. I think there'll be plenty of showers across northern and southern areas of England. It could be quite heavy as well, maybe even the odd thundery shower not ruled out. Slightly drier in central areas with probably the best of the sunshine, so not bad for the Midlands, northern England. You may get away with even a dry day. And temperatures a little bit cooler in the north tomorrow, 10 to 12 degrees Celsius in Scotland, but in the south around 14 to 15 degrees Celsius once again, so not feeling too bad for the time of the year. Now into Tuesday, I think we've got weather fronts moving in across a southwesterly direction, but it's completely dodging England and Wales thanks to the jet stream. So I think Northern Ireland, parts of western Scotland could be seeing a little bit of a washout. Some heavy rain at times, quite persistent in some places. I wouldn't rule out some minor flooding, but further south and east, completely different story. Some decent weather, maybe the odd shower, but sunny spells out, and temperatures very, very mild out, 13 to 16 degrees Celsius. In fact, southwestern areas of the UK could reach 18 degrees Celsius, so I wouldn't be surprised to see those figures being reported. So very mild there in the southwest of England, with even the best of the sunshine. Now into Wednesday, I think again northwestern areas we've got a bit of a wet weather front which is kind of stuck in one area, so there is a risk of some minor flooding, I'm afraid to say. So for western areas, maybe more in the way of heavy showers, the odd longer spell of rain possible, and even that could be quite heavy. Again, centred across western Scotland, maybe northwestern England, Cumbria, Northern Ireland. So once again, a slight washout day for you there, but further south and east, completely different story. Some sunny spells, and with the southwesterly, even as the odd southerly breeze, temperatures could very widely reach 16 to 18 degrees Celsius. Can you believe it? We're nearly in November. Some very mild weather at the time of the year. A little bit low in Scotland, but even that, with the mild winds, 13 to 16 degrees Celsius for you there. So mild for all, especially in the south. Into Thursday, it's a bit tricky. I think into Thursday, that weather front is going to try to move further eastwards as the jet stream tries to change position, but so overall, once again, western, northwestern places of the UK seeing more spells of heavy rain at times, with some showers in other places. The odd isolated shower again in the southeastern places. I think a little bit more cloud because the weather front moving eastwards. So Thursday, a little bit more cloud, but once again, no, not much change for the temperatures. 15 to 17 degrees Celsius for the southeastern areas. Northwestern areas, maybe more around 12 to 14. And into Friday, finally, that weather system will finally move eastwards. So potentially on Friday, it could be a very wet end to the week, but I think slightly drier in the northwest, even that a few showers possible. But it could be very, very windy as well. I've also forgot to mention, northwestern areas will have a very windy week. Not so much in the southeast until probably by the end of the week. So for Friday, a wet and windy outlook, quite gusty as well in places, some gales in exposed places, especially in coastal areas. So temperatures on Friday, maybe more around typically 12 to 14 degrees Celsius, so not quite as mild as you will be seeing midweek. and the picture pretty much stays into next week. Jet stream will be a bit further to the south. We're stuck underneath areas of low pressure for all places, so for next week I think there'll be further spells of rain at times, could be quite heavy, very windy as well, which we've not seen very much this season. So windy and wet at times. There will be some sunshine, some dry interludes, but not a huge amount because of low pressure. So it's a very unsettled week into next week. Temperatures may be a mild start, but I think gradually they will turn quite cold. In fact, single figures fall by the end of next week ahead. So just to bear that in mind. But overall, that's the weather for this week's weather. Just to recap, it's very mild for some places in the south and southeastern areas of the UK, but very wet in western areas throughout the week. But the jet stream stuck for a time, but and it will be quite windy as well. So that is your weather for the week ahead. Thank you very much for watching. I've got another video out for you. It's a bit of a small weather video, nothing major, and I've got another video planned out for early next week. I'm making another trip to either Nottingham or Leicester, so a bit of a surprise video. And other than that, guys, that's it for now. Like, comment, subscribe, stay safe, storm is now out.